The sun beats down on the broken land, a haze of dust and memory hanging in the air. For generations, these walls lay in ruin, a silent testament to defeat, a graveyard of forgotten promises. Our enemies laughed. They said the stones would crumble, that even a fox running over our work would bring it all down. They mocked our God. They saw our weakness, our poverty, our small numbers, and they believed our story was over. But a fire was lit. A prayer whispered in a distant palace found its way back to these desolate stones. Hope, a fragile seed, began to take root in the dust. We returned, not as conquerors with gleaming armor, but as builders, as sons and daughters of a scattered people, with nothing but calloused hands and a burning in our hearts to see our home rise again. Look around. See these faces. They are not the faces of warriors. They are bakers, farmers, merchants, fathers, people who had every reason to stay where they were, to live in the quiet comfort of exile. Yet, here they are, lifting stones heavier than their own sorrows, mixing mortar with sweat and determination. Every stone is a prayer, every layer a defiance against despair. The work is relentless. From the first hint of dawn until the stars scatter across the night sky, we build. The rhythm of our labor becomes a song, the scrape of a trowel, the thud of a stone set in its place, the low murmur of men and women working side by side. We are building more than a wall. We are rebuilding a future. We are reclaiming our identity from the rubble. But hope is a dangerous thing. It attracts attention. From the hills, they watch us. Sanballat, Tobiah, the Arabs, the Ammonites. Their eyes are filled with scorn and hatred. They cannot stand to see these walls rise. Our progress is an insult to their power. They conspire together. Their whispers carried on the same wind that dries the mortar on our walls. They plan to attack, to come upon us in the chaos and confusion, to put an end to our work and to us. Fear is a cold shadow that creeps into our camp. The threats grow louder. Rumors of ambushes and midnight raids spread among the workers. Our own people, living near the enemy territories, bring us the same message. Time and time again, they are coming from all directions to attack you. The weight of it all is crushing. The rubble is endless. Our strength is failing, and the enemy is at the gates. It feels impossible. How can we build with one hand and fight with the other? This is the moment of truth. Do we listen to the voices of fear? Do we abandon the work, let the stones fall and scatter once more? Or do we stand? Right here, in this place of dust and danger, we make our choice. We will not be silenced. We will not be deterred. I stationed our people at the lowest points of the wall, in the exposed places, family by family, with their swords, their spears, and their bows. And I said to them, to the nobles, the officials, and the rest of the people, do not be afraid of them. Remember the Lord, who is great and awesome, and fight for your families, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your homes. Our purpose is now twofold. We are builders and we are guardians. One hand holds the trowel, the other the sword. The trumpeter stands ready, his call a promise that if we are attacked, we will not be alone. We are one body, one wall, one people. From that day on, half of us worked while the other half stood guard, armed and vigilant. We work with our weapons at our sides. We sleep in our clothes, never letting down our guard. This wall is rising not just from stone and mortar, but from a foundation of unwavering faith and sheer will. They wanted to stop the work, but instead, they united us. They sharpened our resolve. This story, from the book of Nehemiah, isn't just about an ancient wall. It's about building something meaningful in the face of opposition. It's about what happens when ordinary people refuse to give up, even when the world is against them. It's a reminder that faith isn't passive. It works, it builds, it defends, and it endures. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story moved you, please subscribe to our channel for more content that brings history and faith to life.